Hey everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome to Ask Think episode number 75 for Monday, November 11th, 2013. Wow, 75 episodes. I'm trying to think if I'll do something special for my Ask Think 100th or the 104th, because that marks the 2-year point because it's every week. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. That has nothing to do with this episode, but you guys are probably wondering how many comments were on last week's video, and it was 4,902, and MDB Minecraft guessed correctly with 4,902 comments. Now, before we get to the questions, I want to remind you to leave your question in the comments below so I have something to answer next week. Remember, only one question per comment, and yes, I know you can leave like 1,000 of them now with the Google Plus thing, which we'll talk about in a bit, but only one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. Also, if the comments on this Ask Think are closed, make sure to go to the most recent Ask Think and ask your question there. Now, on to the questions, and the first one is from Widgie6, and it says, Google Plus is just sad. I'm serious. Really? You messed up Ask Think. See what you did? Yeah, the new Google Plus comments, I had seen it on my discussion tab, and I thought, wow, this is cool. I can ban certain words and things like that. Just bad words and certain things that I didn't want, check out my channel, that sort of thing, trying to get rid of advertisements because those got annoying. But once they put them on the channels, I realized it was really not a good thing. And yeah, it made it really hard for me to go through them, because what I used to do, as you guys know, I used to use the all comments page and then go to page 2, and I would go all the way to the end and make my way back like page 9. But on the new one, I have to click show more, 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 show more. And I'll just say that about 30 more times, just pretend that I said it, because that's about, let me see, so yeah, that's about 20. No, I forgot how many times I had to click it, but it was a lot to get all the way to the bottom and then scrolled back up. I mean, it was nice that they were all on one page because it made it easier to find the person who guessed the right number of comments, but otherwise it was such a pain to have to go scroll to the bottom, click, scroll to the bottom, click, scroll to the... So anyway, that's one thing that sort of messed it up. The other thing is that it requires Google Plus for you guys to comment. That's terrible, because you guys have to sign up for another account just to comment on my videos, and I've noticed that it's cut my video comments the comments on my videos, my recent videos, in about half. I don't know what it's going to do to Ask Think. Maybe it'll do the same thing. I do expect there to be less comments this time for sure, but I could be wrong. But so far I've seen that on my regular videos, non-Ask Think, it's about cut in half, the comments. And also, while it says 4,902 comments or whatever, didn't really seem like I saw that many, but then again, I think a lot of them were marked as spam, because if you post the same comment twice, it's gonna mark them as spam. So I'm gonna recommend that you guys don't post the same question or comment over and over on this video, otherwise they'll get marked as spam with a lot of other comments, and I probably won't see it because there's not a no spam button. I have to go to a different tab, and then it's just a mess. Alright, and now the next question from Widgie6 again is, can the Die-Hard fans get their long-awaited Raw recording this week? I want to hear you mess up. I mean, nothing. Yep, the Raw recording is in the description below. Just click the link and you can see the Raw recording while I do it. The Angry Pig 123 says, Think, how do I know if it's you commenting on a video because you said my video is bad, but you're so nice, I don't want to believe it was you. This has probably been answered already. If it has, please tell me in which video. Thank you. I love you. Yeah, that wasn't me, because I would never do that to anyone. The way you tell if it's me is if there's a check mark next to my name. So as you can see on the screen right now, yours says The Angry Pig 123 and 4 days ago. Well, on mine, and as you can see on the screen right there in that comment, you can see it says Think Noodles, and it has that little check mark next to it, and it says verified name when you put your mouse over it. That's how you know it's actually me. Penguin Man Game says, how do you type so fast? Well, I've been doing this for a long time, typing, because that's kind of been, I've always been around computers ever since I was little, as you guys probably saw in my Draw My Life, so I got pretty good at my keyboard skills, and when I was younger, we actually had keyboarding class, or Yeah, I guess it was. It was beginning computers, and we had an hour pretty much every day where we would just sit there and do typing lessons. So we got pretty good at it. I don't know if they do that anymore because most of the time you guys pick up computers way before you use them in school. So I don't even know if they do keyboarding anymore, but that's what we used to do. Maria Mian asks, why do people ask questions about your life instead of Minecraft questions? Well, I don't know. I think people can look up, or maybe they know the answers to Minecraft questions already, or they can just look them up on the wiki or something like that, or try them out themselves. But with questions about my life, they really have to ask me them because they can't look them up anywhere. So I think that's why a lot of the questions are about me and my life, and those are the ones I enjoy answering too. J. Barbosa Oliveira Jr. asks, think, what parks in Disney World did you go to? I went to all of them. I went to Hollywood Studios, I went to Animal Kingdom, I went to Magic Kingdom, and I went to Epcot. We went to all of them because, I mean, we didn't go to them as much as I wanted to. We didn't have all that much time, but I did get to each one. Madhav Dala asks, why is it so distracting for me to watch the Ask Think gameplay? You know what? It's funny because I've played the gameplay, and every time I watch back and Ask Think, I find myself watching the video too. It's very distracting to me too. I don't know why. PJ Does MC asks, think, do you ever go and explore New York like the Empire State Building or the 9/11 Memorial? Well, the Empire State Building, I haven't been to in a very, very long time. I walk past it sometimes, but I haven't gone up in it in, geez, I've got to say, more than 8 years. Let's see. Yeah, probably around 8 years ago I went up. As far as the 9/11 Memorial, I've been there a number of times, but I only go when people come into town and want to see it, when they come for a visit. Warriors Rock asks, what's your favorite basketball team in college? Mine is the Wildcats. Well, I like the Tar Heels. Sandra Chappelle says, hi, Think. I just wanted to say you are my favorite YouTuber. I really appreciate your desire to make a high-quality, family-friendly video. You are awesome. Thank you. Now to my question, would you be willing to make a setup video basically showing us what stuff you use in detail? Well, if you go to my website, I think I list my microphone and my computer. That's really all I use is my microphone and my computer, and I guess my Razer mouse, but there's really not a whole lot of specialized equipment that I have, and that's it. Mighty Knight says, think, when someone gets a first comment on one of your videos, do you always reply back saying congrats? Yep, I usually do. I try my best to. I'm sure that I've missed it on countless occasions because I have a lot of videos, but I try my best to do it on every single one. Sid Gupta asks, YouTubers always say this word render. What does it mean? Okay, what it means is when we are, for example, in a minigame, we cut between rounds because maybe there's some lobby time, it's kind of boring, we're not really doing anything, selecting what game we're going to, whatever. We cut that out, and maybe at the end there's a little bit left on the recording and you have to edit it out. What we do is we cut out those scenes and put all of the footage together and slap an intro and an outro on it, so you've got in your editing program a bunch of different clips. Now, in order for those to go into a YouTube video, you can't just upload all the separate clips. You have to put them together in one video, and that's what rendering is. It renders all of those clips into a single video file. Sean Gaffney asks, think, can I record with the mic on my headset? Of course you can. There are actually some very nice mics for headsets. They're not as good as some of the standalone mics, but they are actually quite good quality, and I know that some YouTubers use them, so you definitely can as well. Shark Dude 88 asks, hey, think, when was the last time you got a haircut? Okay, random question, but I got it right before I went on vacation, and I'm due for another one this week. Misty Swirl 2 says, yeah, the end of Allegiant just makes me want to melt into a puddle of grief, but if you read Roth's blog post about the end of the book, you'll understand why she did it. Well, I haven't read the blog post, but I'm going to after this, but I kind of rationalized the end of the series myself, and I think that I'll probably come to the same conclusion and reasoning that she came up with for doing it or writing it that way It's just, yeah, it really wanted me. Oh man, it wanted me. No, it really made me sad and upset at first. Just like, what? No, no, no. Did I read that right? I had to read it over a few times. So, yep. Kev Ben Ballin9 asks, why do you disable the comments on the Ask Think videos? That's right, I do that every week, and the reason for that is because I don't want people to post their comments and questions on the old videos because, well, basically there's 74 of them, and I'm not going to go to each one and check for new comments. So someone might put it on episode 13, and they'd be like, oh man, you never answered my question, but I would never have seen it because I was checking episode 74. So the easiest way to do that is to shut down all the comments on the previous Ask Things so that anyone who wants to ask a question will ask it on the most recent episode, and I'm very likely to see it. ManDCP says, hi Think, so here's my question. How do you feel when your subscribers call you their role model? I don't know. It's hard because, I mean, I guess I try my best and I work really hard. So that is something to look up to. And it makes me proud and sort of humbled. Kind of makes me blush too. Tupelo Gamer asks, are you ever going to do a Minecraft parody? I really want to. I don't have the contacts for it still. And what I mean by contacts is people who do animations and music and stuff. But I do want to do one, and I'd rather do an original music video than a parody video, but we'll see. Ishness of Weird Dragon Random Stuff said, when did people start calling you Think instead of Think Noodles? That started back on Club Penguin Insiders. The people on my forum, I guess, got tired of typing out Think Noodles all the way, and they just abbreviated it to Think. Hoonchi asks, what kind of mouse would you recommend for just daily use? I suppose it can be for gaming, but mainly just to use. Well, I would recommend a gaming mouse for daily use. I mean, I have my Razer Naga Epic, and I like it for Minecraft because it has all the buttons on the side, although I'm really not good at using them just yet. Still, I don't know. Anyway, I just use the scroll wheel. But that's a good mouse for that, and it's also a great mouse for using in everyday use, although I alternate between my mouse and my trackpad. Especially when video editing, I find a trackpad is much, much more useful. Happy Sticky asks, hey Think, do you know about the Mythbusters? If not, you've got to watch it. I think I probably said this a long time ago in Ask Think, but Mythbusters is one of my favorite shows. Animal Lover 02 says, hi Think, now I don't want to sound mean or anything, but why have you only done one video a day? Well, during the week, I'm trying to cut back to one video a day, occasionally two, because you guys have school and a lot of parents expressed concern at Minecon for their kids watching too much YouTube and not doing well in school and stuff, and I don't want to be a contributor to that. So, I mean, I want to give you guys time to watch my videos, so one video a day, sometimes two, and then on weekends, always at least 2 videos a day is the way I'm going to do it until maybe Christmas break, and then I'll start ramping it up for you guys for vacation, and then cut it back off a little bit, and then when summer comes, ramp it back up again, just so that when you guys have more time to watch, I can make more videos for you. Eileen Joy asks, who is your favorite Full House character? And if you didn't watch it, who is your favorite robot version? Don't know what that second part is, but my favorite Full House character, of course you guys can guess it, Comet! Outer Space Noodle says, Think, how are you feeling about the Gold Puffle? And then on the 21st, Operation Puffle. Oh man, the Golden Puffle has been, well, rumored, and there was a quest for the Golden Puffle video and play and all that stuff, and that's been a thing in Club Penguin for so many years, so I am super excited about it. I don't know if you saw the video that Club Penguin put out the other day, but it looks like we're gonna have an awesome way of getting it. And then Operation Puffle sounds awesome too. I remember way back we saw some images for it, and I thought they might have been fake, but it turns out it was true. And I'm actually surprised it took so long for the next EPF operation. We had Operation Hot Sauce, and I feel like that was almost a year ago. and I thought that they were going to be doing them more often. I mean, not as often as field ops, but I was thinking every month or 2 or 3. But I think it's been about a year since Operation Hot Sauce, and that's a little disappointing. I wanted more EPF activity. But what are you going to do? Hiram Lee asks, Think, did you see the newest Waddle On in the last skit? One of the mad scientists says, Think is here. Yeah, I saw that. They were in the future, I think it was. Gary went to the future, and right when it came into the lab, centered on the screen was a penguin saying, Think is here, and then it zooms out. I saw that. That was hilarious. CP fan asks, Think, how did you know Club Penguin existed? Please post on Ask Think. Well, I knew it existed based on my Webkins website. A lot of people who played Webkins played Club Penguin as well, and they were always telling me to start a Club Penguin Insider site, and I finally did it. Sunflowers Bud 300 asks, what are you gonna name your golden puffle? I'm calling mine Butter. Well, come on, you guys can guess, right? Come on, say it with me. It starts with M. Ready? 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 Mantequilla! I hope that the Club Penguin namespace is long enough for me to put it in there, but I'm naming it Mantequilla. Tristan Kunigan says, Think, will you ever start doing mod reviews? I've done a couple already, and I do want to do them. They are really fun, and I especially like Dan TDM's mod reviews. He is awesome at them. I don't think I could ever be as good as him, but he seems like he has a ton of fun playing with all the stuff and doing storylines with it, and I really like the way he does that, and it looks super fun. So I do want to start doing those again. Slenderman Pie says, also go into the Nether in Hexit. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the Nether or seen anything about the Nether in Hexit. Are there new mobs or anything that I should be aware of in the Nether in Hexit? Because it's already a scary place in Minecraft Survival regular. In Hexit, I'm really scared. Buzz Minecraft asks, do you like survival or multiplayer more? It depends. I mean, they fill different roles. Multiplayer is easy peasy, kind of, I don't want to say dumb fun, but just like really easy fun. You know, it's just you jump in, you play, you have a good time, and you don't really have to think much. But with survival, you really have to think about what you're doing and set a plan and a goal and all that stuff. But it challenges your mind, so I like it for that too. Real Gaming X says, Think, who made your texture pack with the noodle soup, anti-grazer weapon, etc.? Well, if you were watching closely, you probably saw me switch to it in the video. It was Real Alexis 0900. The Fat Unicorn channel says, Dear Think, after you receive the new Minecon cape, what happens to your old one? Well, I didn't have an old one. I had the Optifine cape, and I removed it, but I could always put it back, but I don't know why I would. But if you had a 2012 cape or 2011 cape, when you go into your profile on Minecraft.net, you can select which one you want to appear. So if you had both of them, they're just a little radio button, and you just click Minecraft 2012 cape or Minecraft 2013 cape or whatever you have. Moonface56 says, are you and Grazer going to organize and compete in every UHC season? Yes, we will. Real Gaming X says, my FPS on Minecraft is always 20 or below. How do I fix it? I'm playing on 1.7, so I can't use Optifine yet. The best bet is to change your graphics from fancy to fast, and then also decrease your render distance. Those two things are going to have a pretty significant effect. Diamond Ore says, hey Think, did you make your skin? If so, why did you choose that? Yes, I did, and I made it myself out of... I don't know really how I came up with it. It's just, I just tried drawing different skins with a skin editor over and over until I came up with something that I thought was unique, that I really liked, and that really stood out as, oh, that people would see it and go, oh, that's Think Noodles. Right away, they would know. Cam Schweibert asks, Think, in your first survival series, why were you having so much trouble putting your items into your inventory crafting table? Well, I was nervous and really inexperienced, so I was really slow at putting stuff into the crafting table. And also, I want to thank you guys for getting me to 200,000 views on my first episode that she's referring to. That is amazing. Hiram Lee asks, Think, do you think witches will or did affect UHC? I did not think about that. Well, thankfully, we are probably still going to play in 1.6, so we don't have to worry about that. But that's something we definitely need to worry about in 1.7. And hopefully we can get our custom plugin to just, I don't know. Oh, man. I mean, it's not fair to not include them, but I mean, yeah, I guess we would have to include them. And it's going to be really scary at night. That's all I can say. Erica Hassard asks, hey, Think, what did the math book say to the pencil? I have a lot of problems. Anyways, here's my question. In your survival series, for your animal farm, would you dye your sheep's coat to different colors? Yeah, you know, I want to do that. I want to make a sheep farm and with the wool, and I can just shear it in all the different colors. I do want to do that, but I don't want to do it in that pen that I have. I kind of want to put them in separate pens, maybe down below, maybe in a different spot on the island. I'm not sure, but I definitely want to do that. The Angry Pig 123 asks, have you ever beaten the Ender Dragon? If not, are you planning to? Yes, I have. I beat it in a Pile of Bodies, and I beat it in episode 41 of my Let's Play. Scooger1 asks, Think, are you going to set up a Wither skeleton farm in the Nether Fortress that you made the path thing to? Yes, I think that's my next big project, is to set that up so we can start getting Wither skulls, and then or Wither skeleton skulls, so we can start spawning Withers and beef up our pyramid. Tristan Cunningham asks, how did Grazer get the Minecon cave? He didn't even go. Well, in the past 2 years, instead of having to attend Minecon, what they do is they send a link to the ticket holders, and all you have to do is click it and log into your Minecraft account, and it puts the cape on your account. So that's what he did. Rich Welch asks, Think, can I use your Minecraft skin for my Minecraft YouTubers mod? Of course you can. Thanks for asking. Ali Lastic asks, Think, how do you get things out of a chest quickly in Hunger Games? Please, because I would like to know. Well, you're asking the wrong person, because I'm still really slow, but I've gotten faster, and honestly, all I can tell you is practice, practice, practice! Ben Ferrari asks, after you played UHC, did you go for a walk and stay away from Minecraft for the rest of the day? Absolutely. After a long session like that, you just don't want to be near the computer anymore. Crafty Girl 123 asks, Think, I asked it in your last Ask Think, but you didn't answer. How do you put the chest on Eddie Murphy? Well, just put the chest in your hand and then shift right click on a donkey, and it has to be a donkey. It cannot be a horse, and you will get the pack mule. Beto Ops asks, Think, how do you approach other YouTubers when you wish to record with them for the first time? Well, honestly, I don't. The way I play with YouTubers for the first time is I get invited to other groups which has a different YouTuber in it that I've never met, and that's how we play. But I don't go and find their Skype or message them on YouTube and ask them if we could play together, because I know they won't respond. Darcy Barbian asks, hey, Jeffrey, why do you want the username Think Noodles? I think you should keep it as Real Think Noodles so everyone can say you have the longest name in history. What do you think? Well, I do like having that. I do like that sort of meme for my channel. But the reason that I wanted it was because Real Think Noodles is such a long username that when servers use colors for usernames, it sort of shoots my username out so it's Real Think Nude L. And it doesn't load my skin, and people don't really recognize me, or it's not that they don't recognize me, but they say I'm fake, and I'm not. So that's the only reason. Sticky Human MC says, hey there, Think, my friend doesn't play MC anymore. He wants to be popular, but the popular kids in my school are bullies, and they think Minecraft is stupid. He stopped playing, although he enjoyed it a lot. What advice would you give him? Well, it's really hard, and I remember those times, and unfortunately, probably nothing I say will convince him to play. It's a shame because Minecraft is so much fun and he's missing out. But yeah, I mean, maybe he'll find his way back. I hope he does. It's a really fun game, and I'd hate for him to give it up just to hang out with some other people who say it's stupid. Princess 101 Fiery asks, can you read this? I couldn't believe that I could actually understand what I was reading. The phenomenal power of the human mind, according to research at Cambridge University. It doesn't matter in what order the letters in a word are. The only important thing is that the first and last letter be in the right place. The rest can be a total mess, and you can still read it without a problem. Isn't this so weird? I think it's the weirdest thing on earth. Wow. I can't believe I read that so easily. That's amazing. Like, wow. I thought I would stumble, but I didn't at all. Emily Mincrafter asks, have you ever been struck by lightning? I have. It hurts. What? Are you serious? That's crazy. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Ask Think. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and say it with me, of course, Noodle on!